Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name is Jasma Dominique, and today it is story time. I'm talking about how I lost weight, how I gained weight. My fitness journey has been all over the place, and hence the reason why I'm in the bed today. Well, one of the reasons why I'm in the bed today. It is story time, and also I'm waiting on my new backdrop to come in. So in the meantime, I had to kind of make it do what it do. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Grab you some wine, a snack, you know, something. I won't take up too much of your time, but I do want to give you guys just a background on where I've been and why I became so passionate about fitness and how I gained weight, how I lost weight over the years, and how I finally found something that worked for me. And real quick before I forget, I have a few videos planned, you guys, that I'm excited to share with you. I want to show you guys what it is that I eat in a day. I want to give you guys a tour of my home gym and a few other things that I'm working on. So be patient with me as far as the videos. I have some great content coming you guys' way that I think that you will love. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to keep it completely honest with you guys. I have struggled with my weight my entire life, like always, from I can remember, from like since middle school, maybe even elementary school. It wasn't until I went off to high school around my 9th grade year that I started to slim down, and I pretty much kept that weight, like 155 I would say, up until the time I got to college. Now I know people talk about freshman 15, and I was like, man, whatever. You know, I'm at ODU, go Monarchs. And I'm like, you know, we have to walk everywhere that we go on campus because you can't have your car the first year. And classes are spread out. The campus is low-key kind of huge. Well, it's not huge, but it's pretty big. And so I, of course, did not think that I would gain the freshman 15. But lo and behold, I gained like a freshman 20. Yeah. So we had on campus a place called The Pod. There were 2 of them on campus, and they served some of the best pizza. They were open to like midnight or to like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I can't remember for sure, but I would go and definitely get me either a slice of pizza or 2, some chips. They made subs, like some really, really great, like, what was it, boar's head subs, and they were like amazing. And all I had to do was swipe my little points. Like, I didn't even have to use cash. So like, always swipe, 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 swipe. And my dorm was pretty close to it. So like, it was nothing to like walk over there with some of my friends and get something to eat at 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, so this whole little walking thing that I thought would work in my favor, it didn't work in my favor at all. And by the time I came home that summer, I was probably like 170 something, 180, and whole time, like, I did a lot of shopping my freshman year. A lot of trends changed, a lot of things changed. So we would always go to the mall, always be purchasing things, but I never realized, like, I was steadily buying bigger clothes. Like, my jeans were going up in size, and it's kind of like I didn't even notice it. I just like, oh no, I need this size now, I need this size, and just bought it without really thinking, like, no girl, you're gaining weight, like you're getting heavier, you need to slow down. So yeah, by the end of my freshman year, I had definitely gained like a freshman 15, freshman 20 for sure. And then like nobody around me told me, like maybe when I went back home they were like, oh, you know, you've been enjoying college, but nobody was like, Jasma, that belly is out of control, girl. Nobody talked to me. And for the entire 4 years of my undergrad, I worked in the gym. Like from the 2nd semester of my freshman year all the way until I graduated, I worked. Even during a lot of the summers, I worked at the gym on campus, like our recreational center. And it just like never like stuck with me, the fact that I needed to actually be in there working out. Like I would start and stop or go in there to look cute when I got off or something. But I worked there for 4 years and like never utilized it. And now like gym memberships cost anywhere from $30 to $50 per month, and I had a whole free gym membership right there I could have been using. We had 2 gyms actually on campus, girl. So yeah, I remember like my freshman year, we would like go to Chipotle. I would go sometimes twice a day, and I wasn't just getting like regular bowls. I was like, can I get some more? a little bit more, but not extra, you know, don't charge me extra, but just a little bit more cheese, a little bit more corn, like a little bit more. And drinking on the weekends, happy hours, like McDonald's was right there near campus. It was so many temptations, and I gave in to every last one. So by the time senior year came, like the end of senior year, my graduation, I weighed in at 194 pounds. 194 pounds. And I couldn't believe it. When I got on the scale that day, I was like, are you serious, Jasmine? You came to college, you were like 155. But guess what? That still didn't slow me down. So after college, I moved to like Northern Virginia, and I started working, and then I started working out as well. I got a gym at the local, I think it was American Family Fitness, and I started working out there after work, like 3, maybe 4 times a week. I would just get on the elliptical and sit in the sauna. I think those are the only 2 things I did, because like most people, I was super scared of like being in the gym, like as far as being around the weights, or like I felt out of place, I felt awkward, I felt like everybody was looking at me. So I pretty much just did the elliptical for like 30 or 40 minutes a day and got in the sauna, and that was it. And I mean, it did help, and I tried to like kind of change my diet. I was eating tropical smoothie, but like that's really not that healthy for you either. So like, I don't know, I was trying. I give myself credit, I was trying. And then I even tried to, I remember I tried to get a personal trainer at American Family Fitness, and like I went in for a consultation. That was super fun, like the assessment and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, you know what, this is expensive. At least I thought it was expensive at the time, but you know, like I really want to lose weight, so like I'm willing to invest. It was like maybe $300 something a month, which really isn't that much when I look back now. But then, like fresh out of college and getting a bare minimum salary, like I was like, I don't know. But anyway, so I tried to sign up. I was like, you know, I want to do this. I left him a voicemail. I think I emailed him too, and like it was a whole month before he got back to me. So by then I'm discouraged. I'm like, no, like I've been just doing the elliptical, I'm fine by myself. I was like so turned off by that. And I remember I had changed to like a night shift at work. I was working from like 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. to midnight. So I would go to the gym before work, and then after work, y'all, I would stop at Wendy's like almost every single night and get me a loaded baked potato, a medium fry, a 4-piece nugget, sweet and sour sauce, and a large sweet tea with light ice. Like that's my order. That's what I would get. And if I didn't get that, every once in a while I would get Waffle House, the all-star meal with extra bacon. But like that was so counterproductive, like completely. I even remember when I was working at that job, I tried like Herbalife. I was like really strict and just having that, but then I was hungry throughout the day and just trying to eat salads, but they were like loaded with salad dressing and a whole bunch of cheese and like things that were pretty much counterproductive to like my goal. All right, so fast forward. Then comes 2014, and I moved to Atlanta, and so I have like all of this time on my hand. I'm working at a bank. I can't remember which one, but I'm working at the bank, and I decided to sign up for a membership at, was it LA Fitness, the first one? Yeah, I signed up for LA Fitness, and I would go there as soon as I got off work, pack me a gym bag and stop by there. And I was like, every single day after work, I went to the gym. Like it started to become a habit, and I started to like truly enjoy like how it made me feel, and it felt like therapy pretty much. And so I remember doing that, and then I would work out in my apartment as well, or like run around the apartment. It had kind of like hills within the complex, so I remember doing that and doing lunges throughout the complex. Whew. So by this time, I would say I'm down in weight some for sure. In 2014, oh no, this is 2015, because I had moved out of the other apartment. So 2015, this is 2015 now. I moved to Atlanta in 2014, and then I moved to a new apartment in 2015. And that's when I was going to the gym consistently, because the gym that we had in my facility, I am like a big person where I don't like for there to be a lot of people around me when I'm working out, or to feel like I don't have enough room to really move around the way I want. Like I'll go to the gym early in the morning or I'll go late at night unless I'm getting straight off work and just getting it over with. Other than that, like on the weekends, I'm in there first thing in the morning because I don't like for a lot of people to be around when I'm in the gym. So yeah, it's 2015. So by then I had like lost some weight. I was doing just cardio all the time, head, what I consider to be head, and like burpees, jumping, running, just everything like that. I even started getting on the Stairmaster at this point. So then comes like 2016. At this point, I think I'm no longer at LA Fitness. I'm now at Planet Fitness because I had a new banking job that was like in the city. Yeah, it was in the city. And there was a Planet Fitness closer to me than the LA Fitness. So I moved to Planet Fitness and I would go there in the evenings when I got off work. I would also go on the weekends. So I kept up a regimen of still going every day. And I also was doing better with my calories. Like I had started counting calories. And which I mean is a good thing and a bad thing. Like I would give myself 1,500 calories. But the thing is, I had no idea where that amount came from. I just think I Googled like how many calories should you be eating to like lose weight, and it was like 1,500. So that's what I went with. But I was still eating like deli meat, fixing sandwiches, but I was like measuring everything out, and I was starting to use my Fitness Pal and like tracking everything I was eating throughout the day. So I did start to lose weight, but like I really wasn't eating like super healthy things. Like I would make smoothies in the morning before work, but like I would add sugar. What? And what planet does that even make sense? Like, I don't know. So by like the end of 2016, and I'll try to insert photos throughout, like if I can match up the dates in my phone to like the video and like let you guys know where I stood with these dates. But like towards the end of 2016, I had dropped weight significantly. Like it was probably the smallest I had been since high school. But the thing was, like, I had absolutely no muscle mass. I had no behind. I never had glutes, so didn't have that. Didn't have strength. Didn't have muscle mass, like none of that. And at the end of 2016, I moved back to Virginia, and I remember I weighed myself, and I was 153, which is like the lowest I had been in like so long. And like I was super, super excited to see the number on the scale, but like I still wasn't filling out the clothes the way I wanted to. Like, girl, where your butt at? Where your biceps or triceps at? I did not train upper body. Like, I totally neglected that. If I did do lower body exercises, I was doing like the leg extensions. I was doing leg press, leg curls, like upper body. What you want me to do? I don't want to look manly. Like, that's exactly like what I thought in my head. Like, no, I ain't finna lift no weights. What? Y'all. So 2016, at the end of 2016, I moved back to Virginia. And that's when I started to become more serious about fitness, and I wanted to know more. So once I started to learn more, of course I knew better. Like, girl, upper body is like a part of your regimen. Like, don't you use your body, your upper body? Don't you need it to be strong? Like, I'm confused. And so that's when I actually started feeling like I wanted to be a personal trainer, because I love the passion. I love working out. I would get up at 5 a.m. to go work out like it was nothing. With a 12-day like work day ahead of me, it was like, I don't care. Like, I had to get this in. Like, it was a part of my daily routine. Like, I had to do it, or I would get off in 12 hours and still go work out. Like, I made it sure it got done because like I loved it. I loved the way it felt. I love the confidence that came from it. I love the mental clarity that I got from it. Like, I loved working out. I'm sorry, y'all. I know that like there is a glare here. Sorry. Around the beginning of 2017, that's when I like started like lifting more weight, like actually like lifting weight. Like, I would use the Smith machine. I didn't do a lot of like free weights. It was like a lot of machines within the gym. At this point, I was working out at YMCA when I got back to Virginia, and I remember I would like, my body would ache sometimes really bad because of my form, or because I was doing a weight that was just like way too heavy for me to be starting with. Like, I was doing some terrible things, but like I wanted to know more and learn more. Like, I was just doing things that I see people on Instagram doing. I was like, oh, that looks cool. They have glutes, they have this, let me do it too. Like, that must be the way. And like now, of course, because I know better, I do better. So it's like, just because you see it on Instagram and just because they may have a shape, or just because they may have muscles don't mean that's the way to do it. Like, no shade, but that's just facts. And so I've had to learn to do my own research. I started studying to get my certification, and because at that point I didn't have a degree in exercise science. My degree was in finance, so like I don't know everything about the body. I just know like my limbs and stuff. Like I don't know all the big technical stuff, the important things that you need to know, like where muscles connect, like their origin, their insertion points, tendons, all that stuff, bones. Like, it's important to know. I wanted to gain muscle. I also had to start eating more. So then I learned more about like how much I really should be eating, like how to calculate my macros, like how much carbs I should be eating, how many fats I should be eating, how much protein I should be eating per day, and like what my workout should look like what makes sense and things like that, versus just like throwing random things together and trying to make it work. So fast forward to like 2017, I studied. I failed my exam 3 times, y'all, 3 times. I finally got it. No, I failed it twice. Sorry, I failed my exam twice, and I got it on the 3rd time. It's like December of 2017. I remember because it was like snowing. I was scared to go, so I like Ubered. And I remember I passed finally, and I was like, yo, thank you, God. But like looking back, even then, and I'm glad I didn't start training immediately. Like, there was so much more to learn. There's still always so much to learn in this profession, and that's being updated and to keep up with. But like, I have come a long ways from 2017 until now. What's that, 4 years? Yeah, I have learned so much, and I'm so thankful. So then in 2018, by this point, I had put on more weight because I was like lifting, I was shaping up, I was growing my glutes, I was growing my traps, I was growing everything on me. Like, I was like, okay, girl, like I actually enjoy lifting at this point more than I enjoy cardio. And so I actually decided to go back to school for my master's degree in exercise science, because I felt very, very passionate about the field. It's like, okay, I want to help other people. I want to change other people's lives too. Like, I want them to know it's possible. Because I remember when I felt like it was not, like I wasn't confident in my body. I didn't like how things fit me. And it was just like, I don't want to do. Whew, I'm back. My memory card was full, so I had to go delete some videos. I don't know exactly where I left off, so I'm just going to continue to go where I think I left off. But I went back to school. I got my master's degree in exercise science because I became so passionate about the field. Like, if I'm going to work here and I'm going to help people, like, I don't want injuries. I don't want people to say, you know, Jasmine Dominique doesn't know what she's doing. I want to be about my passion, about my craft, and I want to be able to perfect it and be the best coach I can possibly be. And so I went back, got that degree, and then I also got a certification for pain-free performance, and that was like eye-opening. It's like a whole nother level. And so since then, I continued to just like invest in my craft, invest in being a coach by like getting other certifications, or like continuously reading articles, getting them sent to me monthly so I can keep up with changes and what's going on, so I can be the best coach to my clients. Like, I'm not just about it for the money. Like, I love what I do. I love being able to help people change their lives and like become the version of themselves they never thought they could be. So I ended up getting my degree. I finished it in 2019. Yeah, I finished it in a year. And then in 2020, even during the pandemic, I went and got the certification I mentioned a moment ago. And then now in 2021, I have moved to Houston, Texas. And let me know if you guys want a video on like why I moved and how that whole experience went as well. But I'm excited for like my journey here in Houston and like being a trainer, and there's so many things I want to do, and I'm just believing God for those. But as of right now, when I moved to Houston, I was 184 pounds. And the pandemic, I actually had lost like 10 pounds during the beginning phases of the pandemic, because I was basically just working out at home. I had some pieces of equipment, or either I ordered some during the pandemic, and so I was going outside using those, or working out in the house. I ordered a bike. Like, I was like, no, I'm gonna work out. And because I've been trying to put on so much mass, I gained a lot of weight. I didn't necessarily do it the clean way, and so with that, I also gained fat as well. But thankfully, as of now, I am down, and I'm actually going to do a before and after kind of video. Not before and after, but like an update video, because as of right now I'm carb cycling and I realized that's what works best for my body. And so I'm going to actually do a video breaking down carb cycling, also giving you guys my results and everything. But I couldn't be more proud of where I am right now, because I am the strongest, I'm the healthiest, I am the most knowledgeable, I am the most confident that I've ever been in my whole entire life. And so I'm so thankful through the ups and downs, the valleys, the highs, the lows, like where it has led me and who I am today because of it. I wouldn't want it any other way, like any easy way wouldn't have cut it. So like I'm super excited. So yeah, that's been my journey right now. I haven't weighed myself since I got here, and I got here in May, and now this is what, September, and I know I'm down for sure because I can just tell a difference in my physique. I take a lot of pictures to keep up with like how I'm looking, but I don't really get on the scale often because it can be, I know me, and it can be discouraging. So I haven't gotten on it, but I will on, what day is it? Monday. Yeah, and I'm going to do an updated video as well, and you guys know my current regimen and how that's going and the progress I've made with that. But yeah, that's pretty much the video on how my journey went for the most part. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was nice to talk about it. It's been such a long time since I revisited my own story. Anywho, as always, please share this video with someone you think that may enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you guys for being a part of my community. I love you. I thank you. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. And until next time.